Hello everybody and welcome to the next part of Rites of Lineage. I am Elsoa, aka Isolated 726, aka the creator, and yes, I have my development notes up. Alright, so welcome to the Desert Temple. You can immediately see that going that way is going to be a no-go, but we're going to start by going up the stairs. Now, this is where things really start to get open-ended. And I do mean really open-ended. Like, there is no set order to how you're supposed to go through this stuff. We're going immediately up to the top floor. We're just going to take out the Tridongos. And we're going to get the Titan's mitts. But we can't really go across that way yet. I mean, we probably could face tank it, but I don't particularly feel like face tanking it. So instead, we're just going to start making our way back down. I sadly could not find a way to do... There are some things that I wanted to do with this temple that I couldn't quite do just because I just could not find a way to make it work. You'll notice we can go into this side room over here. And the side room looks like a dead end. But you can walk through the wall. And now you're in another part of the dungeon. Completely. But we're going to go a different way. I mainly wanted to go out there and go ahead and get my Titan's mitts. But like I said, this is an incredibly open-ended dungeon to where you could theoretically skip about half of it. By taking the right routes, you could skip probably about half of this dungeon. But we're going to take the first floor route. As the first floor route does get us some keys, which we're going to need. Also, there is some required lever combat. But you'll see most of the floor in here is just sand. Also, these are Moldorms. This is their first appearance. But you get a key for your efforts. Just going to go ahead and go north. Go north in here, and we can see that there's a stair over there. But I want that key. We get a turnstile room. These are push blocks that require the power glove, by the way. I believe this room has the map. I remember which block it is. Well, this is fun. I don't remember which block you have to push. Or was this just this might have just been a dead end. Alright, well, let's go to the left. Or let's go to the right, because you know the left is a staircase. Alright, I'm just gonna sort it. Just some arrows. Alright, well, let's just bomb random walls. Oh, look, it opened. Say hello to Goma. Return appearance from all the other dungeons we've seen them in so far. You an old man. Alright, so that's kind of a reference to the walkthrough wall we saw earlier and how they're not marked directly on the map. This is the first part that really expects you to have the wand. Go ahead and use it again. Come kill Gleok. Except all of the blocks have been replaced by spikes. And your reward for doing so is, I think, bombs. Very. There we go. Oh, I remember. Yeah, I'm doing all this without a map, and I'd actually really like to have the map. But I think I can do this loop without getting the map. So you notice that we're kind of forming a symmetric pattern. So I've only got one key. Okay, potion up. So this will lead to a stair. But I kind of want that key over there first. So let's go get that key. But another block puzzle. There. Back up. This can go down. This has got to go up twice. This goes up. This, I'm going to push it down once. This will go all the way over. Then I don't even need to worry about that upper portion because I can just push these blocks. Like I said, some of these have multiple solutions. All that for a key. Oh yeah, this room has nothing. Remember that. So we're gonna go ahead and open this door up. Go in here. purple keys will turn into buyers. Get a key for our efforts. Again, I spawned on top of it. So this whole section loops. That's the key to this, is this whole section loops. But you only have to do about half of this. Like, you don't actually have to go to all these rooms that I've been going to. Hi, Lambos. Because if you come around to the other side here, you'll notice you're on the other side of this, and I'm just going to face take my way across and go up. Alright, so now we get to the second floor. And much like before, you just pass through here. This dungeon is very symmetrical. That's probably the big gimmick of this dungeon. Is it's very the main theme of this dungeon is very symmetrical and very open-ended. There's no pre-prescribed path that you have to take. So before we go up there, we're gonna go down here. Get double Aquamans, double the Aquamans, double the dragons, double the fight. Oh, but we get the compass for our efforts, which tells us the Triforce is over there. Okay. Anyway, welcome to 3F. I don't have the hook shot, so I'm just gonna face tank it. I wonder if we're supposed to get the hook shot in here. Oh, did I say that out loud? Well, yeah, we're getting the hook shot. Question is, can we survive to get the hook shot? There are some additional keys I'm definitely going to need to get. Oh, but I died. Okay. Let's go to the left side now. Let's go to the left side, seeing as we're back at start. Let's take that left side stair we saw earlier. But no, one of the big things about this dungeon is this is really where the game starts to get open. Once you start getting into this dungeon. Or at least theoretically is open. Walk around this way. Style room. Seeing as we've done this whole do loop on the lower floor. We'll go upstairs. And we'll jump over here real quick. This is also where the game starts to take an increase in difficulty. As the enemies get harder, start dealing more damage. So if you come to this dungeon early, you're definitely in for a bit of a survival business. I think there's a key up here. I do know that this leads to the boss ultimately, but we are in no way, shape, or form ready to go to the boss. I mean, we don't even have the thing yet. Yep, there's the key. Now, I may go walk over and get the big key on the way to the third item that we were on the way to get to when we died. So, that might actually be the correct path. Also, Dungeon B hats. Probably the only time you will ever see that. I don't think I put them in anywhere else. Can't go that way. And I know I didn't put any walkie walls in except in the 2 locations that we've already seen. Yeah, I can definitely feel the difficulty curve kicking in, which is a good thing, I guess. Okay, and we've been in here. Or no, we've been in the room below us. I think this is... Yeah, this is the room that has a key that you have no idea has a key. Oh, I don't have a potion. This is dangerous. This is really dangerous. I should have bought a potion before. That's my own mistake. I'm gonna do that guy after we see what's down here. Just Paul's voice. Hopefully they drop some hearts. I'm good on arrows, so I can kill them. Reckless abandon. Save heart, that'll do. And the map. A map that we've at long last wanted to get. That kind of the map does kind of illustrate. You can see how the walkie walls are not marked; just marked as solid walls. Which is a little unfortunate, but also intentional. It's unfortunate if you're, you know, not paying attention. It's unfortunate if you don't get that hit, because then sometimes it can be really rough later on. So that's your sign that you're supposed to have the Titan's Mist before coming up to this area. This is also the last of the rebalanced dungeons. Everything after this was built after the demo was released. Kill them on the way back. Just gonna skip these rooms for now. You gotta clear this one out. Thankfully it's just a Doma. But no, there's definitely, the TTs definitely are a bit of a difficult jump compared to the T1s. And now we have this guy. So this guy takes 8 hits with the white sword to kill. And then on top of that, requires... And on top of that, after you kill him, that's not enough. He turns into 2 blue darkness, which you then have to kill. But clearing them out reveals a staircase at the back of the room. And that gets you the hook shot. With hookshot in hand, some of these rooms that we saw earlier are a little bit safer to tackle, but he respawns, so just don't bother. So the hookshot does allow you to cross gaps. It also allows you to cross spikes without taking damage, which is the key function that we want in the next couple of rooms here. Alright, so now we're gonna walk across to the other side, but I'll show off what the map of that first floor looks like. So that y'all can see why I say that you can skip a lot of the stuff in this dungeon. So here's the first floor map. So you can skip a bunch of it. Again, you really only have to do half of the first floor. Usually the left wing to get up to the second floor, and then you can go from the second floor to everyone. You might have to dip down to the first floor to get some keys, depending on how you use them. Although, I just lost my magic shield, so that could be a problem. Things get a little dicey. So I'll head back up to the third floor. It's a terrible snake problem. And I ran into spikes. Nobody ever said this was easy. Alright, so we can go ahead and just take this route back. There's no real reason to walk all the way to the stair on the other side. Actually, do I even need another key? Yes, I do need another key, because I gotta get the boss key. I think I need another key. Oh no, maybe I don't need another key. I forget if I was key blocked or not on the floor. I should stop being lazy and actually pull my development notes from this time. Alright, so now if you remember, we had this set of rooms. Yes, I was key blocked, so I'm gonna need another key. So I'll have to go look for the key on that floor. Now, sure, I could have saved the key by not doing the entire first floor loop. But I will need to run down and grab a key. I have certainly made this dungeon longer. Alright, I'm going to show off the save quit feature. This is basically the same as the death work. Yeah, if I didn't spend a key on that door over there, I'd have the keys I needed already. But because I spent the key, I don't have the keys. I have to go get a key. Thankfully, I only need one key to complete this dungeon. Gotta fix in here. There it is. So then, was there even anything up in these rooms? I'm gonna show them off anyway, but so you can anything up in these rooms. I don't think there was. Yeah, if you came in from the first floor, this is where you'd come into the dungeon at. Or this is where you'd come into the second floor at, is up here. In this little loop. In fact, this is the stair room. Nope, that's the stair room. But there is nothing in this section, so you can get wall mastered. And go back. I'd say times have been wall mastered in this playthrough. I gotta really learn how to play this game. You would think I built it, I'd know how to play it, but I don't. So through the wall we go. Off to get our third item out of here. Which, again, we don't need it. We could just go to the boss right now. We could just go to the boss. But I want to show off where everything is. I want to show where the items are. Yes, I did just spoil that this is a... Wow, okay. There I go, facing it again. I like how I got the hook shot specifically to avoid face taking it, and I still face take it, and I've died 3 times trying to get the stupid item. Probably not worth it. It's probably not worth it at this point. This was supposed to be an educational playthrough. It's just turned into a disaster. This dungeon has been a disaster. Now imagine doing this right after the dungeon. Now imagine you're doing this right after the Earth dungeon that was near start. It'd be brutal. You'll probably never even get this item. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to get across. You're supposed to use the hook shot to get over. This room has... Yeah, that room doesn't have anything. It's just there if you want to fight more Gebdos. If you want to fight more Gebdos, if you want to try to get a bomb drop, go to that room. I think that hurt. So now we're out of keys, and we get a manhandler. Perfect, kill the manhandler. Go north, and we get... Oh yeah, the Wizard that shoots Wall Masters. If you get hit by that Wizard's magic, you will, as the Wall Master would do, get sent back to the beginning of the dungeon. Yes, it's a Wizard shooting Wall Master. You got heroin. Take half damage and critical health, it's another defensive layer. Not required, but could be very useful. So now we can go back to... we can now head over towards the boss room. Where is it at, you may ask? Well, it's back over this way, but we can't quite... It's up over there. You see in that corner where the Triforce signal is? The boss room's up over that way. And naturally, we can't quite get there from this side because, yes, that is a full door. You can't walk through the wall into the Triforce room. As hilarious as that would be. Instead, we gotta go around. So we're gonna go around this way. Instead of go down to floor 1, go all the way through the floor 1 stuff, and then come back up to get up here. We're just gonna go around this way, through floor 2. Make our way back up to this room. Yes, this blue wizard room holds the key, which I'm gonna pull the bombs out. If they're gonna gather. Take the opportunity. Okay. Deal with the Tridon. We'll have to deal with the Tridongos again. That's to be expected. Given that I put a key in this room, I'm pretty much guaranteed you're gonna have to do it twice. This is probably going to be one of the longer parts. But you can get up here. Okay. And now we're on this side of this room. Now, let me be clear about something. You could, if you had enough health, facing your way up to this portion, completely skip going all the way around to get the boss room. You could just get the boss key and with enough health face tank your way up. Sure, you would need to also face tank your way to this. But if you do a lot of face tanking, your reward is Patrick. Yes, the boss here is, in fact, a roll-on Patrick. But you kill the Pacha, you get a heart container, and you get your Triforce. So we're going to go ahead and do the bonus caves in this part, but we only have 2 of them to do, which is kind of nice. Get a nice full health restore, full magic restore. We are done with the Desert Temple. But yeah, that's a much more open-ended temple. Now, before we go to our bonus caves, there's one thing we need to pick up. See, you can actually go to this ridge on the forest from the desert. And this little cave over here is Torvyod. Torvyod requires 13 hearts to pick up the sword, but this is the magical sword, basically. It allows you to deal 4 damage in 1 hit. This is going to be incredibly useful for all of our future attempts. Back up to Broad. So we're finally going to be going to somewhere up here, actually. What even was in this shop? Oh, that's money. Well, I'll take the money. I shouldn't have taken the money. This was the shop. You know what? Actually, I will take a shield. I'll go ahead and get my magical shield back. Alright, so now we can go into this cave. And you can see there, those are the blocks that would have stopped me from coming through earlier. Kill 2 Dodongos, and you get yourself a bomb bag. Now we can hold 40 bombs. But the real prize is back here. Push these really heavy stones out of the way. Work your way through some pots and some pea hats, and get yourself a piece. Alright, so our next step is the grave dungeon. But before we do that, we have one more place. We have one more bonus cave we can do now. Thankfully, it's in the grave area, so it's right next to where we want to be. Alright, so we're actually going to cut the episode here. I'm going to lump this into the next episode because this episode's kind of long already. So next time, we will go into this house and start getting ready to do our grave dungeon stuff. See y'all on that part.